just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
Hello, dearest friends, lovely people. The front yard is looking so dreamy. I want to say that this is the best it has looked since I started this channel. And this year I wanted to really prioritize the front yard. I'm trying to turn it into maybe like a cottagey garden, but I guess not fully cottage, because I have a lot of modern elements in the garden. But let's take a walk around so I can show you what I've done so far. This week, I'm not filming that much just so I can focus on all of these tasks I have to do. It's so much, and I'm behind. I am behind. So let's go ahead and just start walking around and showing you everything that I've done so far. These roses smell so, so good. Okay, we are starting at the top of the yard. This is how things are looking from this angle. We finally finished the rocks. The rocks are done all the way down. So it's like a mix of, we had these stones already, and then we grabbed these rocks from the backyard. It looks really good. So right at the top, let me go back. I have some dusty Miller that I think I need to come through and maybe prune a little bit to clean it up. I have, this is Vinca Major, and it blooms. It's pretty purple. I have that all around here. And I have some gaps, but in these gaps, some of them anyway, I planted lilies. And it's a mix of Casablanca lily and Stargazer. And I cannot wait to see that. But this dusty Miller looks really pretty. But yeah, like in these gaps, I planted the lilies. And then I need to go back to the nursery and grab some more plants to finish this planter off. But this is the, let's see. This is what this one is. It's the Calibrachoa Mini Famous Uno Double Pink-tastic. And it is really pretty. Here's how the urn looks from this direction. Then I have some right here. This is Victoria Blue Salvia. I love this salvia so much. The bees are always all over it, and I really want to get some more to plant everywhere because it is a perennial and it keeps coming back. So I need more of it. This is a purple crepe myrtle, and we have 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 down here. My goal is to turn this into a shade garden. I really want some hydrangeas up here, but they just don't love being in our full sun all day long. They just start looking really sad by the afternoon. So I want to just create more shade. All right, we're walking down, and I had daffodils all in here, and those are no longer blooming. They are gonna start dying back. But I have a supertunia that I actually planted last year, and it came back, and it is quite huge. So that's fun that that's coming back. And I think I'm gonna go back on the other side. Oh, but let me show you. I have this supertunia, and I have the tag down there. I think it matches the bubblegum supertunias really well. It is the Supertunia Mini Vista Pink Star. Pink and white color. And I think it goes well with the supertunias. And this is another volunteer supertunia. All right, I am back on the other side, making my way down. I have a pink Gomphrena. I think this one's called Carmine Gomphrena. And this should get really huge in this space. And I did it closer to the front just because I want it to hopefully grow over the rocks just a little bit to soften the rocks up a bit. And right next to it, I have 4 Joseph's Coat Alternanthera. I really like this pop of green. And you can see that this here and that sedum over there, they look so good. I feel like I want something else that is that chartreuse green. Oh, I actually do. I have something down there, but it's so short. We'll be down there soon, so I can show y'all. But I have some purple verbena that is coming back. And this verbena, planted it years ago, and now it just sprouts up everywhere like a weed. I still love it though. It's purple top, tall verbena or something like that. It's very pretty, and it gets really tall. And I have a petunia in this container right here. And there is a lantern. And then in this pot right here, we have the Super Bells Double Blue Calibrachoa. Very pretty. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. And we have another Gomphrena. And oh yeah, so it was that, see, that Carmine Gomphrena. And we have the Sweet Caroline Sweetheart by Proven Winners. And this is probably going to get really big, but I'm a manage it because I really want to see these 2 Super Bells going to spill over the pot. I think that'd be really nice. And I need to get some more decor elements. I have one bird right here. And I'm thinking about moving this piece somewhere else. I had this planter on top of it, but I think I just want to move it somewhere else to switch it up a bit. And then once all these like tulips have faded, we will probably, hopefully, we're grabbing some more Victoria Blue Salvia. The person at the nursery said that they'll let me know when they get some more in. I gave them my number, so they'll text me and I'm gonna run up there and go get some and hopefully plant some more in this section. Yeah. So we have another lantern right there. And then I have that same Super Bells, and we need to put some more stuff in here. What do y'all think we should put in these urns? I really like it. I was trying to like soften it up a bit by putting the vinca around it. And right next to the urn and the vinca, we have some lavender, and there's some weeds growing within the lavender, but still looks pretty. Oh, and it smells so good already. You can see all of that. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. I think I missed that. Another Gomphrena. Hopefully that it will spill over the edge. Hopefully. And I think that'll look really nice. Making our way down, I have a bowl of succulents that definitely need to be divided. They have taken this pot over. Yeah. And it's definitely time to divide that. And more of this lovely lavender. Oh, smells so good. And then I have this like concrete ball that's broken. Probably need to get rid of it. But for now, it's fine. Like you can see the crack on the other side and there's a hole in it. And then just a watering can here. And we have 3 super petunias that I planted right here. And let's see what they are called. Super Petunia Royal Magenta. Yeah, and just planted 3 here. Planted them really far apart because they get so big and they should eventually touch. And I have some zinnias in here that I transplanted from the cut flower garden, the volunteer zinnias that I showed y'all in, was it the last video? I think it was the last video. Yeah. Some look okay. Some look kind of sad. So we'll see how those do. Let's pivot over to the next area. And in here, it's not much. It's not a lot of plants in here, but it's a huge show. So these are like, all of these are drift roses. And I can't remember how many. I found all these roses on clearance a few years ago, planted them here, and just left them alone. And I feel like they've gotten really, really big. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with these two obelisks yet. I'm thinking getting 2 more pots and putting them next to each other somewhere, but probably not here. Probably not in this spot. So I said before, I have a stone crop sedum growing in this one. And this is autumn joy sedum right here. And that's that same vinca. And then I have an evergreen in here. I can't remember which one that one is. I want to say it's Abravite. So these are those drift roses from this angle. Oh, how pretty is that? And these have already been blooming for, I want to say they've been blooming for a week, over a week, since Easter. And today is the 28th. So they have been blooming for a little bit. And in this container right here, I have a Super Bell's Grape Punch. And I know the name of this one. Let me grab the container. It is an ivy geranium. I've never seen this one before. It says part sun. This spot right here is underneath this really huge crepe myrtle tree, and it's getting part sun, so we'll see how it does. It's really pretty. In this pot, I want to put something in here, but this entire pot is filled with ants. And I've been trying to like kill the ants out of it so I can keep the soil, because that is a lot of soil to dump. That's a lot. So once I get the ant situation handled, we'll be planting in that. Let's keep walking. My very old bench, I was sitting on this earlier and then it cracked. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. And I have a Japanese boxwood right here. And then I have a hydrangea over here. I have a bell. It's another angle of this bed. Again, obsessed with these rocks. I have my bike that I usually plant up, but sometimes it falls over even with I bought these really tall landscape staples in them, but sometimes this doesn't hold it up good. So I'm leaving my bike empty and I just need to probably repaint it. And of course it's starting to rain. I have another zinnia that we transplanted. This one actually looks pretty good. It's probably because this area gets just a little bit more shade than the other spots with the trees that are right here. So it could be why that one looks better. My hellebores that are no longer blooming. And I did plant 2 more of those lilies, like right behind the bench. So I feel like that's gonna look really pretty. I think I'm gonna try to like, because they grow pretty tall, I'm gonna try to like lean them against the bench. And I think that'll look nice. And right here, I have the alliums. I want to say these are the Purple Globe Master alliums, I think. And y'all, it's starting to rain. So now this has become a rainy garden tour, or a rainy garden walkthrough. Okay, and I put some zinnias over here too. So let's see how they're doing. So we have one here, and then we have one here, and then we have one all the way down there. But that is how that section looks. Lovely. And we are making our way down to more drift roses. And I have my Earth Angel rose right here that I showed in my rose blooming tour video. Very pretty. It smells so good too. I love how it looks against the steps. This angle. And in that pot, it is that same petunia that I just showed y'all, which is the Royal Magenta. And right here, I have a Limelight. It's huge. And here is that citrusy evergreen that I was just talking about. It is the Mop Cypress. And hopefully it gets a little taller so then we can see more of that chartreuse color from the top of the garden. Love that color so much. And then I have some more Autumn Joy Sedum right here. And then you can see that we have the Narcissus like dying back. They've like fallen over. So I had to figure out what I'm gonna plant right here. I feel like I need something tall because you're not gonna be able to see it if I plant something low from this angle. From this angle, you might be able to see, but I feel like we need something that comes to like here. So what do y'all think I should put in that spot? And I have a Sky Pencil Holly in this spot. I'm hoping it stays really skinny and just goes up taller, just so I can have more green right along the fence. But I don't know because Earth Angel is gonna get huge. So I don't know, maybe we'll just move the Sky Pencil Holly somewhere else because you can't even see it from here. And Earth Angel is just gonna get massive. And I love it. And I don't wanna move Earth Angel. And then I have some weeds, a lot of weeds growing, tulips dying back. And yeah, so still more work to do up here. I love how this bunny looks. And this is also a Japanese boxwood. And then I have some bacopa here in this pot. And my welcome sign just actually blows. Or not blows, but when the wind blows, it moves. And then we have another potted petunia right here on our steps. And my no soliciting sign, I feel like everyone ignores, even though I have it right there. I feel like it still gets ignored. And then I have some more sedum, more succulents. Love succulents. I think those look really nice together, especially with the hostas right there. Okay, we'll get to the hostas later. We're making our way up to some more potted containers. Oh, these petunias look gorgeous. And I still have some violas. Still, that's fun. duck's frog, another viola right there. My frog trio. I have a hosta here. I feel like this hosta gets a little bit too much light. It is called Party Streamers hosta. So eventually this might make its way underneath the fig tree. And panning to the left, we have my head planter and 2 more hostas. We have a really tiny front porch, so there's not much I can do on it. And my children are loving sitting on these, so I don't want to add any more plants to disrupt their nice little seating area that they have going on. So one more look before we head over to the fig tree bed. And the fig tree is huge. It is massive. But the fun thing about the fig tree is that it provides a lot of shade, and it is allowing me to create a little shade garden over here, which I love that. So I have another calibrachoa, and this one is Carbarel Neon Rose Calibrachoa. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This camera doesn't have good autofocus, so as I move it up, it's not going to focus, unfortunately. So under here, we have a ton of hostas, and they look so lovely. I just planted these 2. So this one was on a pot on the front porch. If y'all remember from one of my other garden walkthroughs, that's from there. This one I just got, and I got it because it says it does better. It tolerates sun a little bit better, because when it's like in the morning, I want to say this little patch right here. And so I have this calibrachoa on the end. This little patch gets a little more sun compared to the other ones over there. So I guess we'll see how it does. And I have like this drift of impatience. I feel like I want to get more impatience to put around in that corner or like in this section. I don't know. We'll see if I can find any in these 2 colors. It's like pinkish, this like hot pinkish color, and then just white. But I like how it turned out. And I planted like a drift of caladiums over here, and they didn't look really good coming out of the bag. So I guess we'll see how those are gonna do. Hopefully I see growth soon. I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical. That's just how the fig looks as you're walking right up to it. And I did see some figs. Yeah, here's one. It's a fig right there. So yeah, we're gonna have tons and tons of figs. All right, making our way around. All right, and we are going to use these stones to walk over here. And I have 3, I believe it's called Lucky Lantern yellow maples. They're supposed to get like 2 feet high. I've never grown them before. I am excited to see how these are gonna look. And I actually think I see buds on them. Lucky Lantern yellow, I believe it's called. And then I have a hydrangea here. And this one is the Bloomstruck hydrangea. And this hydrangea was already here. Like a pink one with like white edges. I don't know the name of it though. And this right here is a Japanese maple. And I have another Japanese maple in a pot. And then next to the maples, I have two heuchera. One's potted that I'm going to throw on the ground. And then another one here. I used to have 3 of this variety in this section, but I lost them. So that happens. I'm liking how these stepping stones look, because I love to cut flowers from the hydrangeas that's back here. So I definitely needed the stepping stones. And we have a frog that I need to put something into that can tolerate shade. Probably another impatient. And we have my limelight right here. I love how this foliage looks together. And this one is the Bloodgood Japanese maple. Love it. And below these two, I have some lavender growing here. And this area does get some shade, but it does get some really hot afternoon sun. This is the angle as you're walking from this side. And this area is like, I want to turn this area into a side garden. So I kind of have like this privacy hedge going on. I have some hollies, and I lost some hollies. I had more than this, but I lost them, and we just transplanted this degroot. For those, if you remember, I had this like right next to the greenhouse. I said it was a bad planting decision. So it got moved to this spot. So I guess this is going to be like a mixed evergreen enclosing, so I can separate this space and turn it into a side garden. But pretty much to get to the side garden area, you have to go through these 2 beds, because we have like this like path right here. So I do love that. And you can't see it until you hit the corner, but I just want to close it off even more. And maybe I could even plant something like going down here to enclose it even more. But yeah, my vision for this like space is to turn it into a side garden. So I'm just adding like my anchor plants right now to kind of enclose the space. So y'all, maybe in a year or 2, we'll be working over there. And the sun has came out, and this is how it looks. One more time up at the top. I just wish my camera quality was a little bit better. I feel like it looks way better in person, but I guess that's with anything. It's always gonna look better in person. We set up this new bird feeder right here, and I feel like there's no birds coming to it, unfortunately. Like, it still looks full, and I filled it up like a few days ago. So do birds not like this type of feeding? Is it hard to perch on? Maybe it's difficult to perch. So I'm thinking, if this is still full like this, like within the next week, maybe this is not a good one. But it looks so nice. I love how it looks. And I placed it so that I can like see it from the front door. And I've been kind of stalking it to see if I'll catch a bird. Nothing. And that is it for the garden walkthrough. I'm just doing the front. Just want to show the front yard now. And then we're going to do the back, the kitchen garden, the rose garden, all those things in a different video, just because I still have so much to do. I bought some native plants, like some black-eyed Susan. I got some echinacea that I want to get in the ground, and some more tidying and cleaning up to do before I show y'all how the back is looking. But I don't know, not much has changed. I feel like not much has changed back there since my last garden walkthrough video. A lot more has changed in the front yard compared to the back. And if y'all watched my rose blooming video, y'all saw a lot of the big things that were blooming, which are the roses. So for the most part, I think as far as showing y'all the back, I think we're kind of caught up. But now y'all know how the front is looking, and I'm loving absolutely everything. And the pinks, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I love pinks, I love purples, I love white, and I feel like it's all meshing well together. I'm loving the green foliage of the figs and the hostas. Excited to see the lavender coming up. Oh, wow. I'm just happy about everything. And I'm glad that we finally got those rocks moved up here. Y'all, those rocks were so heavy. So heavy. And we were like procrastinating getting them up here, but we finally did it and it's done. And I feel like it's blending in naturally. I love how natural gardens look, and I feel like rocks really emphasize the naturalness of a garden, I guess I can say. But I still have a lot of things to do up here. I don't know. Spring is so busy. May is so busy. But I'm hoping by like mid-May that I'm caught up. Yeah, hopefully. So I'm gonna just get back to work, y'all, and keep at it. And making sure that I take all the rest and all the breaks that I need. Oh my gosh, this rose smells so good, y'all. You really, really need this rose. This one is called Earth Angel. Y'all need it, definitely. But y'all, that is all for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and